Hi everybody, my name's Rebecca. Welcome back to My Bookish Travels. Today I have a short and sweet book haul for you guys, and I'm very impressed. I did not physically spend any money to purchase these 4 books this month. I will explain where I got them, and if you guys are interested in getting them too, how you can, and let's jump into it. The first 2 were part of the Amazon Prime Amazon First Reads program. In January, they actually gave a selection for 2 picks, and I was very excited about that. The first one I got is The Chemistry of Love. I haven't read this one yet, but it's dealing with this girl who is in love with her boss and decides to use his whole whatever my brother has, I want to her advantage. Things start to backfire though when she starts to have feelings for her boss's brother. The second one that I got is called Night Angels, and it is based on the true story of a diplomat and his wife helping Viennese Jews gain citizenship to China to escape what Hitler is going to do and what he is starting to do already. I'm still in the beginning stages of this book, but it is such a heavy read considering the fact that I do know what happens. I'm sure everybody in the world knows what happened with Hitler and with the concentration camps. What's interesting about this is it's taking place that short time before it gets really bad, so it's still in that new stage of where is this going to go. And for that, it definitely takes me a lot of time to process through as I read, because it's one that I want to kind of think about and discuss as I'm reading, rather than just reading through it as if it was just a lighthearted fiction. The third book I got was actually an Audible Editor's Extra, and it is Homer's Iliad and the Odyssey. Now, this audiobook is over 20 hours. I haven't started listening to it as of yet, but because it was the free one for the month of January, it's nice because for me, I would probably do better with listening to this story rather than physically reading it, because it's the same thing as when it comes to Shakespearean plays. There's something vastly different to actually listening to an audio version of something while reading along to it, because you have a lot more inflection that goes into it rather than just reading it off of the page. And the fourth one that I got is The Perfect Dilemma by January James. This is actually a free novella if you sign up for the author's newsletter. And as of right now, in February of 2023, it is still available on her newsletter. So if you go to January James's website and you sign up to be a part of the newsletter, please know that you could get this free novella to read. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. And let's just say that the story begins with something you don't normally see, which is when you have a situation where there's that mean character who just seems to be antagonizing our protagonist, nothing ever gets done about it sometimes, and it just kind of falls to the wayside. Whereas in the start of this story, it gets smacked down and dealt with. And for a short story, I have already read it. I think if you've not read January James's works before, this would definitely be a great pick to read. So there is everything. Those are the 4 books that I ended up adding to my collection in January. I'm excited because I've read one of the 4 books. I'm in the middle of the second of the 4 books, which means that I'm actually doing about a 50-50 chance of what I've brought in, I have read. And so far, I'm loving what I have come across. I haven't disliked it. So fingers crossed, I can continue with no buying of physical books with my own money for the month of February. How about you guys? How did your goals go in January for what you hoped to accomplish? For me, one of my big things is I wanted to read more of what I had and incur less debt of purchasing more books to add to my shelf and them just sitting there for a long time. For me, I feel like I did a really good job with this, and I'm hoping to carry it on for the following month. If you guys want to share how you're doing, feel free to do so in the comments down below, and we can chat more there. Until next time, stay safe, stay well. I'll see you then. Bye!